Compass FM, Fairy Tale of New York. There you go. It's 19 minutes past 7. Compass FM, the Mega Music Breakfast for the final time this morning. For the year, should I say. This morning's show is the final time. The Mega Music Breakfast, it will be back on January the 8th, of course. Right now, though, it's about time that we did something slightly off-key. Maybe not off-key, but certainly a wee bit different. My mate Mark Tier. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good morning, Kerry. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good, mate. You made it into the studio slightly earlier than what we would normally have you on the radio, but we're going to do that after 7:30 news headlines. I just wanted to ask you what your personal sporting highlight would have been this year, Mark.
My sporting highlight was I went to the Crusader Fund Run back in February, March.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
At Melbourne Park.
Yep.
And he told me to get a Crusader, in one of the Crusaders. So I got another very special guest. I got Richie Moronga.
Yeah, you did.
And he said, "You couldn't believe it, he nearly fell off your chair." I got him. He thought I would get the water boy or the manager or whatever.
Straight into Richie, eh?
Yeah, straight into Richie.
I remember that. That was the Walk for Life with the was it child cancer? It was all around Melbourne Park and the rugby grounds, and getting Richie on the phone and having him on Compass was a very, very good thing. That's your highlight of the year.
It was actually,
and
plus the Crusaders' victory as well.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. I even that morning, breakfast TV1 was there and TV3 was there as well.
Yeah.
And I got him before then. And one guy with a cell phone with Compass FM.
Yep.
Got in. I just laughed at that. Just magic.
That's good on you, mate. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, my sporting highlight of the year. I love the Crusaders, of course. We're sad that we didn't win the World Cup rugby, but my highlight was Liam Lawson.
Yep.
Now, Liam Lawson is a guy who has been in Europe now for a number of years. He moved to Europe and is racing. He got his very first Formula One race in the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. Now, Liam, if you're not too sure, these are rocket ships, these Formula One cars. They're incredibly difficult to drive. So he jumps into this car after the regular driver for AlphaTauri was injured. And he raced at Zandvoort in the rain on a track he'd never raced on before and finished. And for about 4 races after that, Liam Lawson got on the points for Formula One. A Kiwi guy, pedaling as fast as he could. Now, I like the fact that Liam Lawson is hooked into Rodden Cars. Rodden Cars are in Mount Lyford in North Canterbury. Rodden Cars came so close to being on the Formula One grid in 2025, 2026. They got real close. So this is a world-class organisation 1.5 hours north of Rangiora. And I'd like to say hi to Emma. I'd like to say hi to Amy. I'd like to say hi to David and all the rest of the Rodden crew, because next year we're going to have an association with Rodden Cars here at Compass FM. We're going to do some stuff together. Compass and Rodden Cars, who had Liam Lawson as one of their main drivers. That was my sporting highlight of the year. Huh?
That's brilliant.
That's a really, really cool story. So keep going, Liam Lawson, and we'll be back in just a moment with Rolling Stones right here on Compass FM. It's 22 minutes past 7. Compass FM, North Canterbury's community radio station. We are Compass. It's 7:45, and born this day in history, Morris Gibb and Robin Gibb. Sadly, both of them are no longer with us. But someone who is with me at the moment is my mate Mark Tier. Kia ora again, Mark. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, thanks, Kerry.
That's why you have organised a very special guest for my mate Mark slot for talking about sport. And joining us on the phone from Waiheke Island, Sir Peter Leitch, the Mad Butcher. Good morning, Pete. How you going?
Good morning. It's a beautiful day up here, mate. I might even go for a swim.
Good on you. That's good. Good morning, Sir Peter. Just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And what are your sporting highlights for the year? What is your for the Warriors? Of course, you and me are big Warrior supporters. What is the special moment for this year? Your highlight being this year?
For this year, well, mate, just hanging out with the team, mate. I'm lucky, mate. I get to hang out with the team now and again. And, to see Sean Johnson going so well, and just so many. I've got so many great memories, mate. I'm gifted and lucky because I can hang out with them. I can go and watch them train, and it's great, mate.
It's a lot of respect from the organisation back to you, Sir Peter, because you have actually been supporting rugby league for when you opened up your first butcher shop in Mangere, was it?
Yes, it started started many years ago in a little place called Rosella Road. A guy called Colin Christian came on one day and said to me, look, how about, I'm tied up with the local league club, any chance of getting a little bit of sponsorship? I said, well, firstly, what's the league club called? And secondly, what's sponsorship? I didn't have a clue. And that's how the journey started, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd never played rugby league or that. I wrestled and played indoor basketball. And then, going down to watch the mighty Manly Hawks play, the passion grew, and
the rest is literally history, Sir Peter. You've been involved with rugby league around for such a long time. This year, the Warriors, they reached another level that hasn't been seen for probably about 10, 15 years. Is that right?
Yeah, look, it's to do with the coach, Webster. He's just a very special man. Anyone that knows me will tell you that I've been singing his praises all year. He's got what I call the X factor. There's something special about him, Andrew Webster.
Yep. And
look, I can't put my finger on it. I can't tell you what it is, but he's got something, and he brings a lot to the table, mate.
Yeah.
He's very popular with the players and people like me. I worship him, to be fair, mate.
Yeah. This year was really, really good. We made the playoffs for the first time for a long time, and we actually were performing so well. I'm not too sure whether you made it to the Magic Round in Brisbane at Suncorp, but I actually...
No, I never.
Yeah, I was over there. That was honestly the very first time I'd seen the Warriors play live with my own eyes at Suncorp, and they played the Penrith Panthers and should have beaten them too on that particular day. And that was... I would like to take some sort of credit for actually seeing the Warriors, and they had one of their best years ever.
You got more money than I've got, mate. So I'm a pensioner, I can't afford to travel. No, I don't go to many away games these days. I did travel for 2 or 3 years. I travelled to every away game, but why heck he calls me now, as you get older, your interests change a little bit. I still love rugby league. I love the Warriors, but not as much as where I want to get on the plane and go over and watch them play. I'm quite happy. I've got a big TV. I put a nice big TV in and got a good sound system.
That's all you need.
It's just a bit.
Do you have any special breakfasts for game day at all, Sir Peter? What's your favourite breakfast on game day you have?
Well, to be fair, Mark, I don't have any. It depends what the wife serves up, mate. A lot of people... Yeah, Mark's not the only one that's asked me that question,
Really?
Do I have a favourite breakfast or that? But because my breakfasts are famous, because I post them all. But no, it just depends on my wife, She just said to me, what do you want for breakfast today? I said, well, what do you want to give me?
Yeah, there you go.
And so I'm just waiting to see what I'm going to get,
Yeah,
but a good question, Mark. Good question.
And one other thing, what are you doing for Christmas Day anyway, since, it's a special Christmas show? What are you going to do on Christmas Day?
We're going to my daughter's place, and we're joining it there right now. I've got my granddaughter who lives in Amsterdam. She's staying with us for a couple of days on Waiheke Island. She's come home and she's joining us for Christmas, so that's going to make it pretty special. And it's a real family day, to be fair, Mark.
Get on you. Well, I just want to say thank you very much for coming on the show this morning, and just want to wish you and your family and your wife a very Merry Christmas, and everyone at Compass FM as well in North Canterbury. Just want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Mark. But wait a minute, what are you doing for Christmas? You didn't tell me what you're doing for Christmas.
That's a good question. Sorry about that. I'm going out for lunch with my mum and my brother, and then at night we've got everybody coming around for dinner. So it's going to have a family Christmas dinner at home on Christmas Day. Yeah, and
I want to wish all the listeners on Compass Radio a very Merry Christmas, and remember to take an example out of the Butcher's Book and share the love out there. You might ring someone that you know that lives by themselves. Just give them a ring and just say Happy Christmas on Christmas Day, and they'll get a thrill out of that.
That's absolutely fantastic. Sir Peter Leitch, the Mad Butcher, I appreciate the time that you've given us here at Compass FM. And Merry Christmas. All the very best for 2024.
Thank you very much. Go the Warriors.
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 Compass FM.